I remember one day a bunch of us rookies, because we had to wait a long time, right, to fly. So
Mhm.
we should mention this, that your class in '96, they called you what?
They called us the sardines because we were the largest class that they ever selected. It was 35 Americans and 9 international students. So there was 44. So and the office was already, in their perception of the astronauts, there was already too many people. You know, they didn't want any more. We have enough people. We want to fly more. What do we need more guys? You know, but
The,
the
the,
44 of us came in, 35 Americans, and so it was they were already tight. So they called us the sardines. We're packed
right.
like sardines. So we were the sardines.
Packed
Now
like
your
sardines
class,
so our class knew that we were gonna have to wait for all you guys to get a chance to fly before we were gonna get our turn, right? So we knew it was gonna be a long time before they got
right?
through. All of you guys got to go into space. So you guys wanted to call us because the previous class gets the name, the incoming class,
Right.
and
I
you
want,
guys.
when you can tell your version, but I want to clarify on my end on this one. But go ahead. Yeah, but you're
I
right.
remember we were told that you guys wanted to call us the dodos because it's a flightless bird and we're going to have to wait forever. So we're a bird that doesn't fly. So we're going to be the dodos. And we objected. We didn't object to the flightless thing. That was a matter of fact. But but being extinct, we thought was just going too far.
Yeah.
So we recommended penguins instead. We proposed that, and that eventually won. And so we were the penguins. So we had to wait a long time to fly. Do you want to tell your side of the story before I tell
Well,
you the
my
John
side,
Young
we
thing?
were trying. Yeah, you're right. The class before named you. They named us the sardines. We didn't care. With your guys, it was like we knew that we weren't flying anytime soon, and we were a large class. You guys had how many in your class? You were almost as large, right? How many were in your class?
Yeah, I don't remember. We're in the third, somewhere in the low 30s, I think.
You were
We were the
almost as
second
big as
biggest
we
class
were, so
ever
that was
compared to
another
you. Yeah.
giant group of people coming in. And so we were like, they're never going to fly. They would kid us, and we're like, so the flightless bird. So there was people in my class that were saying we should call them the dodos, and I was like, it seems a little harsh, you know. So my vote, what I suggested was let's call them the penguins. I did, Garrett. I said let's call them the penguins, and their motto can be, "We'll fly when Houston freezes over," because instead of when we'll fly when hell freezes over, we'll fly when Houston freezes over, because Houston's a very hot place, and I thought that was very clever, and that's what I went with.
That was
But you're
clever.
right, I got overruled and outvoted, and they wanted to name you guys the dodos, and then what you guys started doing was buying all kinds of penguin stuff. You had like
Yeah.
stuffed animal penguins, balloons. There was penguins everywhere, and you forced the name on. You forced the office to accept you as the penguins because dodos was
There was
supposed to be the name.
Yeah. There was a massive campaign that was waged. Right?
It
There were these
was
penguin tchotchkes all over the place. It was
at
terrible.
great expense. Luckily, the taxpayer didn't have to pay for it. This was a
Yeah. That was all out of their own
non-NASA
pockets.
initiative that
That's
you
true.
guys did.
That's right.
Yeah.